If you're waiting for rates to drop before you buy or refinance, you might miss the best window we've had in months. Hi, my name's Michelle Brienza. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a great weekend. As some of you may or may not know, I've been in this business for the last 27 years, and I try to help clients navigate the mortgage world. And every week, I have been trying on this channel to bring you quick insights that help real people make real decisions without all the fluff, trying to bring what happens in politics and in policy and explain how that impacts your pockets and rates especially. So this Wednesday, the Bank of Canada announces its next move, and a lot of experts, RBC says that they're going to hold rates. TD thinks that between now and the end of the year, they might drop rates a quarter point. But while that may not sound very dramatic and very, it's actually quite revealing, because what people have not been paying attention to is bond yields, and those have ticked up. And banks have already adjusted according to the bonds, so their fixed rate pricing has actually increased over the last little while. Okay, so what does that mean for you? Well, I guess it depends on who you are and where you're at these days. What do I mean by that? So if you're a first-time home buyer, and that's a rare position to be in these days, inventory, there's a lot of inventory. Inventory is up in some areas. Prices have softened in some areas, and competition is definitely way down in comparison to previous years. There aren't as many bidding wars, and there's no panic buying, which is quite the relief. But I like to call this that sweet little spot, especially if you're financially ready. And I try to tell people you should start being ready, even if it's just the thought of wanting to buy a home. So right now you can lock into a solid property without any of the frenzy. And with a smart strategy, that could actually be a win. And it's been a win for a couple of my clients over the last several weeks. But if you're a homeowner with a renewal that's coming up, that's a completely different conversation, right? There are some people that have taken on some debt. There are some people where their income has shifted. Some people where income has been lost. And this is where it's really important to get ahead of the curve. And, getting ahead of the curve is really what matters. You don't want to wait until your lender sends you the renewal letter, which usually happens like 30 days beforehand. You want to start at least 4 to 6 months, collect all your documents, and that gives us the opportunity to explore different refinancing options. Potentially, you might need an extended amortization. Some people, they just might need some breathing room. And those conversations are not about interest rates, right? Whether they're going up or down. Those conversations are more about cash flow, it's more about equity, and it's more about having peace of mind. A lot of people are dealing with a lot of different things these days. And ultimately, the market doesn't wait for these things, right? So neither should you. So whether you're buying your first house, or whether you have a renewal, or whether you need to refinance, please give me a call. I'm more than happy to help you through. And as you've watched in all my previous videos, I'm happy to give you a no obligation consultation. Okay, so if you've made it this far, I'd love to know. Please hit the like button, drop a comment, or even subscribe if you want to. That way, at least I know that somebody's watching. And it helps me know, is what I'm saying of value? Is this something, do I sound like a broken record? Or is this something that is of real value and things that you should be taking into consideration? Anyways, I'm always interested in knowing what it is that you have to say. Have yourself a great week. And until next week, be well.